your connection to the UP. Watch 906 Outdoors Saturday mornings at 7:30.
Hey there, I'm Lance Bass, and this is Chip. For more than 100 years, American Humane has been on the front lines protecting animals in times of crisis. From Pearl Harbor to 9/11, the California wildfires, and the coronavirus pandemic, American Humane Rescue has provided life-saving assistance for animals in virtually every major national disaster. If you're anything like me, your pets mean the world to you. And if disaster strikes, you want to keep them safe. To prepare for an oncoming disaster, ensure your pet has secure and up-to-date identification. And if you must evacuate, remember to take your disaster preparedness kit with you. To learn more about disaster planning and how to keep your best friends safe, please visit AmericanHumane.org.
Up North at 4 with Nate and Jeff starts now.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Up North at 4. I'm Kevin Kraft in for Nate Myhawk. During the day, we will learn more about the Wizard of Oz performance put together by the Lakeland Union Drama Club, where they will also do a performance for us. Plus, we may be 28 days away from spring, but there is still time to go out and enjoy the last bits of winter. We'll get to that during the show, but first, here's your top 4 at 4. Mardi Gras is Tuesday, but the party on the streets of New Orleans has already started. On Sunday, the Milwaukee Dancing Grannies contributed to the festivities. They joined the 610 Stompers dance troupe when the crew of Thoth rolled through the Uptown parade route. A daring dog takes on a 12-foot hammerhead shark and lives to tell the tale. The shocking moment was caught on camera. This video is from the Bahamas, and locals say that the dog belongs to someone on the island. Passengers on a boat tour caught the moment a brave or foolish pooch jumped directly onto a 12-foot hammerhead shark and began to attack it. Since the pup lives by, some believe that he may have been defending his territory. The dog was seen biting at the shark as it swam by, and the dog escaped the incident unharmed. Some rescue manatees are back in Florida waters after being released today. That's according to a news release from the Save the Manatee Club. The group says an unprecedented 12 manatees were released into the wild in a single day. That's the highest number of manatees sent back to their natural environment in one day. Researchers put GPS trackers on the animals to keep up with them. In the past 3 years, manatees have been experiencing an unusual mortality event in Florida. That's what's been leading to the rescue. What many are calling the greatest show on snow returned to Topsom, Maine fairgrounds for the second straight year over the weekend. A sport of Norwegian origin, ski joring translates to ski driving. Skiers and snowboarders are pulled by horses and riders through a course of gates and jumps. Best time wins, and time penalties are given for any failures to follow the course correctly. To many, it felt like the jumps were higher and the horses were friskier this year. Last year, the jumps were made solely out of snow, and this year, they were wooden and the snow on top of the ice over a bit overnight. Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller is in the house. Jeff, you got a busy week in terms of snowfall. What can you tell us about it?
Well, you and I went skiing on Saturday. We didn't hit jumps quite like that, but there was some great snow out there, and we have a lot more snowfall on the way. Okay, seatbelts on. Here we go. It's going to be a weather week around here to remember, as we have 4 systems on the way. The first one is out there now. The second one arrives tomorrow night into Wednesday morning. The main event gets out here Wednesday night into Thursday with a blizzard across parts of central Wisconsin, followed by another round of snow late Friday into Saturday. I know, here we go. All right, so out there now, this is round 1. This is a pretty energetic area of low pressure across our region right now, bringing heavy snow to the UP tonight, but lesser amounts as you go south. So Rhinelander north, a 1 to 3 inch snowfall. South of us here, pretty much a 1 to 2 inch snowfall. And basically south of Highway 10, you get nothing but a few raindrops from sky tonight. Then things begin to come together. There's some energy here, lots lots of moisture there, and we're going to form a really big snow system across much of the Midwest and the Great Lakes tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday, and that's going to bring us a round of snow. For now, though, round one, this is reduced visibility across our area, so a half-mile visibility is moderate snow in Manitowich Waters, almost Arborvita, and that's going to move slowly this way. So round one is coming through right now. It'll be out of here after midnight tonight. Then round two, the main event gets in here, beginning really later Wednesday into Thursday. A classic area of low pressure, a really strong one for this time of the year, is going to go on a track right over Milwaukee. On that path, we are in a prime location for some very heavy snowfall, and this thing has a lot of energy, it has a lot of moisture, it has a lot of everything, and we're not going to miss this one. We have a really far-reaching event on the way. So the Weather Service already has winter storm watches posted for Wednesday into Thursday in anticipation of heavy snow. Until then, though, there is some light snow out there tonight and some snow across the region tomorrow night, especially across parts of central Wisconsin, with a winter weather advisory there. So again, several parts to this. One tonight, one Wednesday. The main event arrives for us Wednesday and Thursday, and that could bring a blizzard across parts of our area. So a winter storm is on the way. Wednesday into Thursday, heavy snow is likely. Wind gusts that could be 45 miles per hour. Blowing snow, regional impacts, and school closings are all but likely now for parts of Thursday. All right, so here it is now. System 1 getting out of here tonight. System 2, here's tomorrow, 7 o'clock or so, right? System 2 getting going. So tomorrow night, snow focused on parts of central Wisconsin. That gets out of here early Wednesday. Many hours of dry hours on Wednesday, followed by, here comes the low pressure spreading from south to north across the area late Wednesday. Here's 9 o'clock Wednesday, and then boom, look what happens. All night Wednesday night into Thursday morning, and throughout the day on Thursday, heavy snow, high winds across our region. It's going to make a mess around here. So here we go with the snowfall forecast, and this could be underdoing it just a little bit. I know, right? But this is several days worth of snow. So tonight's system, tomorrow night's system, Wednesday, and then Thursday, a widespread foot-plus snowfall across our region, plus wind is going to be out there as well. We could have wind gusts near 45 miles per hour tonight, tomorrow night into Thursday, and that's going to blow and drift the snow. So what is a blizzard? Well, that could be what we experience on Wednesday into Thursday with wind gusts over 45 miles per hour, reduced visibility less than a quarter mile for 3 or more hours. That is looking now likely for parts of Thursday morning and through Thursday afternoon. More on that at 5 o'clock tonight.
Get 11% off everything at Menards. Give a beautiful color to your projects with Minwax Wood Finish. Minwax is a penetrating stain that enhances all types of wood and dries fast. Minwax Wood Finish is $10.99 after rebate. Design your door your way with our door designer or choose from our in-stock selection of Mastercraft doors. Mastercraft has the fastest delivery, so you get your door in approximately 7 days. All Mastercraft doors are 11% off.
Save big money at Menards.
ELM Repair in Edgar is a family-owned and operated full-service diesel repair shop. From pickups to semi-trucks to heavy equipment and RV service. If it runs on diesel, we can repair it. Want more power and better mileage? Our experienced professionals will get your truck running and at peak performance. With a state-of-the-art dyno and fully stocked parts department, we can even come out to you with our 24-hour mobile repair service. ELM is always looking for passionate and talented people to join our team. The Diesel Doctor have it done right the first time at ELM Repair.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
At Lenz Truck, we've made the buying experience fast and easy. All our trucks are guaranteed clean certified, can be bought hassle-free online, and can be delivered right to your door. It's our way of saying thanks to our past and future customers for the last 35 years. And when you buy a Lenz Truck, know that you're buying the best used truck money can buy. Go now to LenzTruck.com. You'll find over 800 used trucks, all priced to move. Go now to LenzTruck.com.
Lenz Truck.
Welcome back to Up North at 4. Kevin Kraft in for Nate Myhock. And joining me is the members of the Lakeland Union Drama Club, Vicki Fleming, the director, as well as Olivia England, Lila Kirkham, Isaac Olson, and Owen Clark. Good afternoon. Thanks for coming on today.
Thank you.
Yep. So you guys are doing The Wizard of Oz this weekend. Very exciting. Can you tell us a little bit about all the preparations that it took to get ready for this play?
Sure. We always audition in late December, and then we start as soon as everybody comes back. We got a little bit of a late start this year because they were in California for the Rose Bowl. Many of them were. We rehearse Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays. Our choreographer comes up from Wausau. We have a costumer on staff. Our band director leads the orchestra. Our choir director does all the vocal training. And we're off, and we give it hours and hours and hours.
Very exciting. Now, this is one of 2 plays that you put on during the terms of the school year, correct?
Yes, we do a drama in the fall or a comedy, and then the musical is always in the winter, always plays the last weekend of February.
All right, and you guys are part of the a cappella group as well at Lakeland Union, correct?
Yes.
Yep. All right, so how is this all, how has the preparation been for you guys?
It's been very taxing but very rewarding at the same time. Being in drama has always been a big thing for all of us. We always love it. We look forward to it every year, all year long. And we're always pleasantly surprised about how everything turns out at the end. We love working with everyone. We honestly, I feel like this is more of like a family than it is a club or just something that you can join. We all are such great friends and we support each other so well, and we all just kind of fit. Like everyone just belongs really well.
That's awesome to hear. And you are Dorothy, I believe? Yes. All right, and then you're the Cowardly Lion. You're
Scarecrow
Isaac,
is right here.
No, Owen, you're going to be the Tin Man, correct? And then Lila, you are the...
I'm the Scarecrow.
Scarecrow, okay. Yeah. I just had to make sure I got all that correct. So when is the first play?
Well, we open officially on Thursday evening.
Okay.
But on Wednesday at noon, we have about 500 fifth and sixth graders who come in to see the last bit of dress rehearsal.
Okay.
And so we always hope that's going to be a performance rather than a rehearsal.
All right.
There's a lot of pyrotechnics in this one, and
interesting.
A lot of technical things more so than usual. So we have a lot of work that's been done.
So could we go more into the pyrotechnics, because that really caught my ear. What can we expect in terms of pyrotechnics?
We'll let the Scarecrow tell you about that.
So I'm not 100% sure what exactly it is yet, because we haven't quite done it, but I get set on fire twice.
All right.
Twice throughout the entire show. So I know we have to have multiple sets of equipment for each show. I'm a little bit scared to see how it goes.
Understandable.
We promise she'll be safe.
But yeah, it's going to be interesting.
All right. They haven't given you any hints on what it could be besides being set on fire?
I've heard a little bit, but I haven't seen it.
Okay.
So
yes.
Tonight
Actually,
I'm going to get introduced to it.
We worked it once, and she happened to be gone.
Okay.
So the Wicked Witch has her half of it done. We have to get the Scarecrow involved now.
All right. Going to the play, back to the play really quick. When performances start on Thursday, where can people buy tickets for it?
You can buy them online through the school's website, Lakeland Union High School's website. We'll give you a connection to the online purchasing, and you can always buy them at the door. Though this is going to be a popular show, and we would recommend that you come an hour before the performance if you're going to buy tickets at the door.
And what time does the performance start?
Thursday night at 7, Friday night at 7, Saturday at 2 and 7.
Okay.
And Sunday at 2.
All right, and then how much are tickets?
$10 for adults, $8 for seniors and students.
All right, so that's coming up this weekend, and after the break, they're going to stick around and do a performance for us, so we'll be right back here on Up North at 4 and show you what to expect. We'll be right back.
Right now is absolutely the best time of year to buy furniture. And Slumberland Furniture is the best place during our huge President's Sale. come see our special offers throughout the store. Plus, special financing is available for convenient monthly payments. And did you know Slumberland offers custom fabrics and colors at no extra charge? Check out this gorgeous sectional, and it comes with a free ottoman. Plus, so much more during our huge President's Sale at Slumberland Furniture.
Where will your new Chevy take you this year? Anywhere. Find new experiences. Find new roads. Get 2.99% financing for 5 years on all 2022 Silverado 1500 pickups, or get $12.50 cash allowance on this Silverado with a 2.7-liter engine. Plus, current Chevy owners get an additional $32.50 total cash allowance.
What are you guys doing?
We're excited for the American Marine Boat Show.
Yeah!
Join the excitement for the absolute best boat and pontoon deals you will find anywhere. Only this week at American Marine and Motorsports in Shawano. We're matching deposits up to $1,000. Or we will beat any competing price by $500. Don't be left out in the cold. Get to the American Marine Boat Show. This week, Thursday through Sunday, Shawano.
Serving in Afghanistan, I was hit by sniper fire, and I was given a 5% chance to live. It's a good thing math wasn't my best subject. Today, I visit classrooms and share my story. I tell kids that with a little help and a lot of work, that you can overcome any challenge.
DAV helps veterans like Adam get the benefits they've earned. They help more than 1 million veterans every year.
My victory is being there for the next generation.
Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Back on Up North at 4, members of the Lakeland Union Drama Club are with me, and they're about to do a performance on what to expect during their play, The Wizard of Oz, this week. Vicki, what can we expect from this right now?
They're going to start with Olivia doing a bit of Somewhere Over the Rainbow,
okay,
and go into The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Every person, you know, the 20-something casters not here, every one of them are spot on, so you will enjoy their music.
Looking forward to it. And Vicki, we're going to take a step off, and then you guys will have the floor.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. We hear he is a whiz of a whiz, if ever a whiz there was. If ever, oh, ever a whiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does.
We're off to see the wizard.
We're off to see the wizard. The wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Nice job. And now, Vicki, if you want to come back on with us. Nice job, everybody. How was that?
Went pretty well.
Good. All right. And really quick, if anyone wants to buy tickets again, where can they go?
They can go onto the Lakeland Union website, and there will be a link to the online ticket service, or you can buy them at the door, and we will open an hour before the doors open. So you can buy your tickets at 6 for a 7 o'clock show, at 1 for a 2 o'clock show.
All right, guys, I appreciate it. Appreciate you coming in. Great performance. Break a leg this weekend during your performance.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, and we'll be right back after this here on Up North at 4. Don't go anywhere.
Paw prints happen. Stains don't have to. iClean, stain-resistant fabric for everyday life. iClean by La-Z-Boy. Learn more at lazyboy.com.
One thing that surprised me about the RVA is they want to do school, whereas it was kind of a struggle before.
All of the educators, the staff, the therapists, the specialists, everybody is so knowledgeable. And my favorite thing is that we all work together as a team for the kids. I really feel like we're partners with the RVA. I just love it so much. I know I've said that before, but like I love the RVA.
Madison liberals are trying to take over the Wisconsin Supreme Court. That's why we need to elect conservative Justice Dan Kelly. Dan Kelly has a proven record of protecting our freedoms and cast the deciding vote to end the COVID lockdowns of our schools and businesses. Sheriffs across Wisconsin have endorsed Dan Kelly because he has a record of enforcing the law. On February 21st, vote conservative Justice Dan Kelly for Wisconsin Supreme Court. Fair Courts America paid for and is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Counterfeit prescription pills laced with fentanyl are killing our kids by the thousands across the nation. The pills look safe. Can you tell which one is real? Drug dealers are pushing these deadly pills on your kids' social media. It only takes one pill to kill. And it did. You can help stop the fentanyl epidemic. Talk to your kids about the dangers of counterfeit prescription pills. Visit onepillkills.org.
Paw prints happen. Stains don't have to. iClean, stain-resistant fabric for everyday life. iClean by La-Z-Boy. Learn more at lazyboy.com.
Welcome back to Up North at 4. Kevin Kraft in for Nate Myhawk. And Jeff, I gotta say, that was a really nice performance, the Lakeland Union Driving Club.
Got that song in my head now.
Yeah.
We're off to see the Wizard.
I gotta go see the movie now, yeah. But we should also go see the play this weekend on it. So
when is that again?
Thursday. It's the first one.
Thursday.
So. Anyway, though, this is about the time of year where I start to hit that wall with winter. I know
many people have hit the wall, right?
Yeah,
yes.
Usually around Valentine's Day, just after is when I'm like, all right, I want spring. We've had a few nice days, and it's really like
right. Your mind's like, okay, sunny 40s. You can feel the sun's energy, right?
For sure.
It's comparable like to early October, where you can still feel the sun.
Oh, it was nice.
Yeah,
it's that energy we haven't felt in a while. But you know, over the weekend we got out and enjoyed some winter a little bit. We went up to Ski Brule.
Did we?
I think we did. But you know, I had a lot of fun with that.
Okay,
it was really pretty. This is the one where. You said you were going to make a jump, and then you bailed at the last second.
That's me. And, and then I got close to this jump, and I was like, nope.
And by the way, earlier in the day, I hit that jump, and that was the only time I fell.
You hit the jump, and then I rolled up on you, and you were like on your back right there, right? So I'm like, I'm not going to do this one. So.
Yeah, that one hurt. Like, I'm not really coordinated when I don't have.
Can we just talk about Ski Brule though for a second?
Yeah.
So seriously, it was Saturday. It was like 40 degrees. The sun was out. There was no wind. That place was packed, right?
There was a lot of people.
I mean, there was lines for everything, but who cared? Because the sun was out. The snow conditions were fantastic, and we just had a blast. We spent probably like 4 or 5 hours there, and it was just you meet people, and it's just I don't know. It's just one of those things where I needed the sun and the air, just to get out fresh air.
It was really fun.
Like, and it's like an hour and 10 minutes from here. I didn't know. It's my first time there.
It was an easy drive over there. But I was actually surprised with the snow conditions because here, not really in great condition with how icy they are.
It was interesting because we had that rain, of course. An inch of rain last week did a number to all the trails, of course, and that was a thing. But but the Ski Brule, they maintain their hills, right, and their lifts and stuff like that, so they didn't have any issues with the snow conditions there. But the snow trails need a refresher, and that's coming this week in a pretty big way. Yeah,
over a foot of snow.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's just no way we're going to avoid this. This is just, we've been watching. If you watched last week, we kind of had it on the radar, like, okay, guys, keep an eye on next week. There's several systems coming. And it's just been amazing how every model run that we look at has been consistently the same, if not increasing snow numbers a little bit, which, you know, it has to do with some more Gulf of Mexico moisture. You drop the temperature a little bit, and you get more snow out of an inch or two of rain, right? And that's happening out there now. And now the wind projections are going up. So wind gusts are 45 miles per hour, light fluffy snow late Wednesday into Thursday. That's going to be a thing. That's going to be a thing that we haven't experienced around here for almost several years.
Wow.
No, it's just going to be one of those.
Oh, boy, I was in Marquette like 10 years ago, and they got about 3 feet of snow. That's the most snow I could recall from one storm.
Yeah.
But this is going to be a lot. This is going to be a big dumping of snow.
In a fun way. I mean, you hit your wall. You said you hit your wall.
Yeah, but I could still get like out and enjoy it. Like I still want to go out skiing.
There are lots of people who love snow. And it's going to be, I think we're going to luck out here because the temperatures are going to be at a point where it's going to be light, fluffy snow. Now that adds to the snow mixture, right? So an inch of rain is about 11, 12 inches of snow. If it was heavier, wet snow, you have like 7, 8 inches of snow per an inch of rain. Right now, the computer models want to give us probably 1.5 inches of moisture, right? And that could easily be a foot plus of snow, if not more than that in several spots.
But you said light and fluffy snow.
Light, fluffy snow. So easy to move around, though, with wind gusts near 45. So again, Wednesday and Thursday, it's just going to be a thing. If you can change your travel plans, you should do so because we're not going to miss this one.
All right, Jeff. Well, we'll come back and wrap things up after the break. Don't go anywhere.
Come out to Northern Pines and leave the cooking to us. Have a cold drink and relax as you enjoy the beautiful view of the lake and great food. Try our Friday night fish fry and seafood buffet. Come out to Northern Pines on Butternut Lake.
To everyone who believes in tradition, come enjoy a few of ours from Wisconsin.
People in Wisconsin love a good fish fry.
Really love. And we love sharing it with guests everywhere.
At Culver's, we still batter our North Atlantic cod by hand to order.
And we cook it to a crispy, golden perfection just for you.
For you.
For you.
So it's crispy outside, flaky inside. Let us take care of you.
With some homegrown traditions we were raised on.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Times of transition, whether from a sad event or a joyful one, can leave us feeling adrift. Social connections are an important part of a healthy life. Being isolated and lonely can be harmful to your health. It can lead to high blood pressure, a greater risk of heart disease, and early onset dementia. So it's important to build and maintain connections to people, not just in your family, but others whose relationships bring meaning to your life. Trying a new hobby, volunteering, exercising, even using your phone or other device to stay in touch with others. All these can be great ways to keep up your social connections and your physical and mental well-being. Visit connecttoeffect.org to see if you're at risk of social isolation and find ways to get connected. This message is brought to you by United Healthcare and AARP Foundation.
Attention homeowners. Are you behind on your mortgage payments? Is the bank threatening to take your home? Is your home worth less than you owe? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then you need to call this number right now. It won't cost you anything to find out if we can help you. We are the Mortgage Defense Line, and we can help you save your home. Don't wait. Call right now.
Call 1-800-970-8640. That's 1-800-970-8640.
All your local news is just a swipe away with the new and improved Newswatch 12 mobile app. Download the app on all your devices for local news, school closings, full video newscasts, and more. Newswatch 12. News from where you live.
We're wrapping things up here on Up North at 4. And Jeff, that was a fun show today.
Yeah.
We got a lot of snow coming up, too.
Lots of snow, lots of guests coming on for tomorrow as well. It's going to be a good week, but again, plan on lots of rescheduling of plans for probably Wednesday night into Thursday with more snowfall on the way.
All right, full forecast coming up at 5 o'clock. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow.
It's Auto Show. The deals start now, and so should you. Get started on your next Ford SUV, like Bronco, Explorer, or the new Escape. Get here to get a deal on the SUV's #1 in brand loyalty. It's Auto Show. The deals start now, and so should you. During Auto Show, choose FlexBuy on Escape, Edge, or Explorer with 3.9% APR financing for 66 months plus $1,000